I am still in a desperate effort to catch up. And so I have something from March that I apparently haven't mixed. Maybe there's a reason for it, but I'm going to figure this out. I swear I was working on this. This is Kanma concerts, this African thing. It's pretty interesting. I think they had a real drum set. Let me see. Ooh, ouch, yeah, that hurt. And that bass sounds really good. Bass. All right, I'm just gonna name all these things real quick. Did this, but must not have. Yeah, bass sounds really good. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely a kick drum. Air. Sure why there's nothing there. What's this? Yeah, I don't know if there's actually a drum set up here. Maybe. I really don't know what this is. This sounds like a conga, maybe, or sounds like something with actual animal skins. I'm just gonna call this a skinned drum. I don't know what it is. It's not a talking drum. Sounds like a hi-hat. I don't understand why I wouldn't have toms. Let's see what this is. Some sort of crash, but it sounds like it has hand drums in it too. Man, I'm really struggling to remember what's in this setup here. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get rid of the tracks that don't have anything for sure. But I just got to start deleting these things. Put a marker on here. Sure, what this is. Sounds like it's both a crash track and a hand drum track or something. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that must be just bleeding in. I'm just going to call this a ride. I don't know if it's really a ride or not, but that's what I'm calling it. The drum folders. I'm going to start cleaning this up. Actually, I got to make a decision about actually storing this stuff. I'm holding all these multi-tracks, and man, I can't store these forever. We might have to break through this and do some YouTubing. Interesting. Okay, so somebody's replied to my video. Sorry if this is about to get pretty meta. A couple days ago, I did a video on the 32-bit. There's like some 32-bit float recorders around. I was calling it. Let me see, what was it called? Watching the Truth About 32-bit Float Conspiracy Theory, and that was something. Whoa, oh, let me shut that up. Sorry, this was from Dark Corner Studios. He did a video on this, and it sounded to me like the Zoom guy who came in to explain stuff. He said, in one hand, he needed 2 analog to digital converters, one at a high gain, one at a low gain, to capture the dynamic range of a microphone. And then later on, when there's asking about the single chip ones, he said that the single chip had enough dynamic range to capture that microphone. So it's like 2 different things they were saying. So I just got a thing from Michael Schurig. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. He's saying, because this is an ongoing discussion on Dark Corner Studios YouTube channel as well as on Reddit. So if you really want to get crazy, and I'm going to have to probably respond to this, is Rob Chapman saying, "Oh my God, Tonewood is real," but who knows? We've done that one to death, right? Jim Lill actually wrote the book on that thing. Anyway, let's see what Michael Schurig says. Schreg? I don't know how to say this. I'm sorry. The Zoom guy is obfuscating the issue intentionally or unintentionally, and the Dark Corner happily lets himself be confused. A single 24-bit ADC has a dynamic range of 144 dB in theory, whereas a high-end condenser mic reaches 130 dB. Therefore, the mic output can easily fit into the dynamic range of a single ADC. However, this only works if the gain for the mic is set just right. And that's where I come from. And I don't think we don't, in theory, have anything to gain from 32-bit float, but if you're using those 2 chips, then at least you don't have to set the gain, right? Because there's always that nagging feeling, I better add more boost to that thing. But really, are we really going to run into signal to error ratio from quantization distortion? I mean, you would have to be way quiet. We'll probably do it in this mix today, where you bring stuff up, and you're bringing it up by a lot, and you're not anywhere near close to getting blocky. So he says, let's assume you fix the preamp gain in such a way that the mic signal never clips the ADC. Congratulations, for a reasonably loud input, you now get a perfect digital encoding. But what about very quiet signals? And here it is. This is why we turn this stuff up, but we probably don't have to. At the safe gain setting, the signal would barely use a few low bits in the digital encoding, and as such wouldn't be very detailed. A sound engineer would simply crank up the preamp gain at the expense of slightly louder noise floor. Of course, if the quiet signal does not stay quiet but explodes in amplitude, it will overdrive the preamp clip and clip the ADC. True 32-bit recorders and audio interfaces have it both ways. They have 2 preamps, one with low gain, another with high gain, and feed into 2 ADCs. Ideally, when neither signal is too low or too high, the 2 samples at a time are related by a fixed multiplier. But of course, things are not always ideal, and that is when some clever logic must decide which one of those signals is the better one. Beyond that, I have no idea if it's possible to combine the two signals. All right. If you guys want to talk more about that, we can definitely get there. But for now, I'm going to return this mix. Okay. Let's keep naming things. Let's see what this track 11 is. Disco guitar. That is. 13 and 14 are probably keyboards. Okay. Keyboard. Just going to call it left and right. I'm going to put these in a folder. Probably the others. Yep. Yeah, there we go. 15 to 18 should be vocals, but who knows? Some kind of percussion. Drums. 16.
I go in downtown Soweto, Pola. I go it.
Okay. Oh, here's a crowd mic. That's my PZM. All right, we're out of tracks already. All right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go to the drums, and I'm just going to get an idea of, and the percussion. I'm going to get an idea of the max level here. But let's high pass, well, let me see what it's all on this percussion track real quick. Sorry. Okay, so nothing that really needs any lows. So we're going to put some high pass filters on stuff real quick. I'm going to go pretty high this time. I've been too mellow. I'm going to go to 600. How about that? It's probably gonna be okay on that shaker track too. The reason I'm doing this is I want to make a gain calculation based on what part we actually are hearing. So I want to turn it up to the proper level. And if we're putting in too many lows in the hi-hat track, that's not really telling us what we need to know. So here we go again. I'm gonna start playing some. Okay, so I think that's good. So kick is going to get 3.5 dB. Snare is going to get 7.5 ish. Skin drum is going to get 15. Hi-hat is going to get 20. What am I doing wrong? 21. It's going to get 20. Let's see. 18. Crash is going to get so bad. 23. Oh, man. Sorry. I had to pay attention to math class. Percussion is going to get 11. Okay, so that's good for our drums. I'm going to add our... so I'm going to put high pass on the crowd. But in this case, I'm going to put it to about 250. Now I'm going to add an RMS meter track. Template, RMS meter. Receives from all tracks. I don't need all these drums. Oops. Took away the one I did need. Bass, guitar, not from the keys folder, but from the keys themselves. Vocal, crowd folder. Okay. So now I'm going to figure out the wow, look at this. The next... Oh, I'm in the wrong place. How did that happen? I hope this is still right. Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry if that's got a little bit noisy. Okay, so let's get an idea on the bass volume. Boy, this bass sounds really good. I'm going to drop that by 4 dB. I'm probably going to put Helix on it anyway. I don't know that I like this much bass on this guitar, but maybe it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to drop this guy by 4 dB. Pick out the keys. Yeah, I'm going to leave them where they are. I'm going to pan them. Vocals. Their level.
You call, I'm on my way. Oh, I love it. I go it to downtown Soweto, Pola. I go it to.
I'm going to leave those be. PCM. Oops, those by 10. So what I'm looking for is like minus 18 RMS, but for the drums, to do like minus 6 dBFS. So looking at two different scales for two different types of signals. So I'm going to boost both of these by 18 dB. And then starting to rethink my master bus compression. Maybe I should be doing something different. But oh, hey, Matty, 2 hats. Yeah, man, I love AP Mastering's channel. I think I disagree with him on some stuff, but I think he can bring the receipts and I can't, so I'm going to defer. But right now, while you're here, I am going to send you, if you got time, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to send you our reverb. And if you can, if you ever get a chance, first of all, let me know if there's any bugs in it. But we are looking for presets. If you want to make any I got a couple starter ones in there, and that's about it. But I'm gonna send you. I have your email. And man, this thing right now, I've got to make a manual for it because it is crazy hard to use. So, what I wanted to do is, I don't know if you ever seen a long time ago, 5 billion years ago, when Harman owned like all the digital companies. I think Digitech was benefiting from the other brands that Harman owned, and they made this reverb that had like every kind of parameter you could imagine, and you could actually control the shape of the tail and the shapes of the reverb itself. And that's something I always wanted, because when we went into plugin land, I was still using either my hardware Eventide H3000 or DSP 4000s and my TC Electronics and my Yamaha reverbs, because well, I could get great reverbs that I loved. I couldn't really get those gated reverb sounds that I liked for certain things. So we made a reverb where you could control the actual shape of the tail, which all the reverb companies at the time were saying you couldn't do. And so we had to do it in a kind of a weird way. But let me send this to you. And oh, also, I can't remember if this was you. Send this right now. Then you're Australia. Okay, there we go. So that's sent. I don't know if it's you that was talking to me about the Tonex stuff, but if it was, I just made a video the other day. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, it's this thing. There's this Polar Pirate MIDI made a thing called Polar Mini. They made this whole Polar line of stuff that takes your MIDI input and turns it into something that can control the Tonex One. And this video goes on for about an hour, but really it's just the last few minutes. I got the thing working because I should have just run it the way they said to. I was trying to figure it out instead, but yeah, it just worked. It was so awesome, and the developers talking back, and we're getting this thing figured out. But it is awesome. I think it was $70, and oh man, I'm so happy with this device. Like, I know that like made my Tonex One almost as expensive as a Tonex pedal, but that's not the point. My Tonex One fits on my pedal board, and my Tonex pedal doesn't. So that's the important part. And oh man, this thing is awesome. So if that was you talking about Tonex, then that thing is killer. And it's from right there where you are in Australia. So anyway, let's see what's going on here. So let me pan this thing. Yeah. Oh, let me find this night. Slack Key Lounge. Actually, might already have this on here. Yeah, right here. So is this night? It was. Actually, it doesn't say much about it. It was this lady Conma. Where is that? Is that Waimanalo? No, what is it? Or is that Hanama Bay? No, it's Makapu, right? I think that's Makapu. She had this like African night or something. It was really cool. I'm trying to remember who all was on it. Anyway. Yeah. So let's start this up. Stuff. Probably need a reverb of some sort. These drums. Gonna put a Mix bus compressor on. We'll put this percussion separate from the drums because it's a different person at least. Intuition. C-band gate. EQ. And probably exciter. I put all these same plugins on the snare track. Start with all these down. Assume the hat is on the drummer's right, or the audience's right. Riot is on the audience's left. The crash to the, tell you what, I'm gonna put the crash on the audience left. I'm gonna put the percussion on the audience's right. It's actually about where that percussionist would have been standing. And let's go. Kick. And if I do this gain staging first, or the clip gain, it usually ends up where the stuff's just kind of in the area where it's going to work. And if I change this to -15, watch. Now that may not be the sound I want, but it's going to be close. Actually, it's pretty much the sound I want. Might take a little bit of low mids out, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm going to leave it because there's not too much stuff going on this. Now, why don't I save myself some trouble? I'm going to make this the default in Reaper here. Save preset as default. See what else we need on there. Okay, so I'm going to drop one of our reverbs on here. I'm just going to put a gate verb on here. I know that's totally total blasphemy for music like this, I know, but my philosophy, mix everything like Slayer. So there we go. Let's see how this goes here. Now this guy, I'm not super sure about what to do with. Probably dynamic EQ and probably intuition. Now, leaving the compressor like this. Oh, so it actually put the right value. Okay, awesome. This is going to make everything kind of pokey, man. 5 milliseconds attack. Whew. But it may or may not matter here. So let's take a look at the skin drum track. Ooh, was that a talking drum? Interesting. Okay, I am putting an exciter on here. I'm just gonna boost the lows in this stupid way that's probably not gonna work, but we'll see. I don't hate that. Man, it's hard to resist the urge to just do something, but this bass is already acting really well. I think it was running through an HX stomp or something. There's definitely some compression going on here. Look at these waveforms. It's this asymmetrical, and they really look like they're getting clamped down on. I don't, man, I'm so tempted to do something, but you know, why? Leave it alone. Let's see. Lower the dynamic range a little bit. This ain't how to do it. I don't think I need this. Normally, you know, I got to fit this in with a bunch of other stuff, but I'm just going to put the compressor on. Kind of want to take some low mids out, but I'm not sure. I'll leave it be for now. The only thing I wish for on this guitar is that it's more stereo, so maybe I'm going to throw some stereo junk on here. It's already got plenty of effects, but I want to widen it. Maybe take some low mids out. I should do that with dynamic EQ first. Hold on. Might fight with the bass, but actually, I don't know if I want to touch this. I see what's going on. Be for now. Make it muddier.
So we're gonna do one last song for you. And this one is called Thunder. And I have a video for this song. I do. It's like this well-produced video. This guy came from California. We should so good like red wine. When you need this line, let the record show I kept my hands by my side. So she whispered tonight, we gon' make the headline. Carolina, hey, you be danger, and you know you danger. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my brain. Carolina, hey, you be danger, from Monday to Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you love it. Hold up, down, down, so it. Hold up, baby, I go it. Down, down, so it. So hold up, I go it. So down, down, so it. So hold up, baby, I go it. So down, down. Don't know how you get back. Went from jail to lay back. From jail to lay back. You're the only one that won't. Down, down, so it's so hold up. I go it so. Down, down, so it's so hold up. I go it so. Down, down. Carolina, you didn't die, and you know you didn't die. Oh, you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my breath. Carolina, you didn't die, from Monday to Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love it when you hola, I go it so down, down, so it so hola, I go it so down, down, so it so hola, I go it so down, down, so it so hola, I go it so down, down, There's no way I can shake this kind of feeling. No. Carolina, you be danger, and you know you danger. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my brain. Carolina, you be danger, from Monday to Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love it when you hold up. Where I go it so down, down, so it so hold up. I go it so down, down, so it Soweto, Polo. Hola. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you spending your Saturday with me. Baby, I go in, downtown Soweto. Baby, I go in,
Always something.
Soweto. Baby, I go in, downtown Soweto. Baby, I go in, downtown Soweto. Bad intentions in mind. I see your eyes. It's looking like red wine when you under this line. Let the record show I got my hands by my side. Till she whispered tonight, we gon' make the headlines. Carolina, hey, you didn't jive, and you know you didn't go it so. Downtown Soweto, Pola, I go it so. Downtown,
Okay, this is going to get loud in a second. I'm going to turn down the stream and I'm going to gradually bring it back up because it's going to be ugly.
Carolina, you didn't die, and you know you didn't jive it. I call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I Soweto, Pola, I go it so. Downtown Soweto, Pola, I go it so. Downtown, Carolina, you didn't die, and you know you didn't jive it. I call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my breath. Carolina, you didn't die, from Monday to Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love it Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love it. I call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my breath. Carolina, you didn't die, from Monday to Saturday. When you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I love it when you hola, I go it so. Downtown Soweto, Pola, I go it so. Downtown Soweto, Pola, I go it so. Carolina, you didn't die, and you know you didn't jive it. I call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my breath. Carolina, you didn't die, from Monday to Saturday. Pull up then. So we're gonna do one last song for you. And this one is pull up then. Pull up then. You guys feeling okay? All right. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you spending your Saturday with me. Baby, I go way down, down, so way. Baby, I go way down, down, so way, too. Baby, I go way down, down, so way. Baby, I go way down, down, so. Bad intentions in mind. I see your eyes. It's looking like red wine when you under this line. Let the record show I kept my hands by my side till she whispered tonight. We gon' make the headlines. Carolina, hey, you be danger, and you know you danger, when you call, I'm on my way. Ooh, I swear you bust my brain. Carolina, hey, you be when you call. Down, down, so it's so bola. I go it too. Down, down, so it's so bola. I go it too. Down, down, so it's so bola. I go it too. Down, down, You guys feeling okay? All right. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you spending your Saturday with me. Oh. You guys feeling okay? You guys feeling okay? You guys feeling okay?
Okay, and put the picture in. All right. When was this? Hanma. That was March 8th, 2025. 2025. And that's going to videos and finals. So I got to think about, when we have these hard rock bands in there that insist on having insanely loud stage volume. Like, I can't get a good recording out of it because the guitar amp sound is getting into the vocal mic, and as the vocalist turns and everything, you're changing all this phasing and EQ, and the guitar just washes in and out like a phaser or a really bad flanger. And really know how to deal with it, aside to beg the band to come to their senses, but that's not going to happen. I got to think about that. How am I going to make that work? Also, I got to think about, let's see how much more I got here. At least one Jabari. 2 Tavana shows at least. Dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more songs to go. Man, I am so far behind. And I really want to get to where I'm practicing the songs from a new band. And I got all this containers in here to really figure out what is it that I actually use on a day-to-day basis. And if I don't, get it out of here, And that's probably going to mean a lot of my guitar tools, which I don't really want to get rid of. But, it's not getting rid of. They'll just be at home. Buy some of these guitars, too. I don't know. Am I going to get to another song right now? Oh, I usually try and be out of here at 2 o'clock. They kind of got a late start today. The drummer is definitely bringing his own drums on Friday. Looks like I got a pile of intersample peaks. Now, I know when I put this stuff on YouTube, it seems to be for the best, and that seems wrong. It seems like I should be mastering don't call it mastering. I should be aiming for a level of minus 14 LUFS or whatever, and I'll never get one of these overs. But I keep watching that Streaky guy, and as much as people hate him, the kind of stuff he does, people like. So I don't know, man. I could make it a lot quieter. It'd probably be a good idea. But I don't know. Let's go put this on YouTube right now. Somebody put up a video, Black Sabbath, Black to the Beginning, full concert, and it's 34 minutes. I'm not sure how you can put a 4-hour concert or whatever in 34 minutes, but lounge. Here. Yeah, there we go. Conma 38225. Black Lounge 8 2025. Page for kids. File that into finished. And I'm probably just going to start deleting these, honestly. 3. June 25th was, oh no, that's not. What is June 25th? Let's see what that is. Actually, no, let's do the, let's do these in order. Nirvana. I don't have video for this. Exactly sure. Oh, okay. This one had the guy from, I don't know if I should put his stuff up. It's the guy from American Pie. He opened the show, and he did Stifler's mom's show. You know, if anybody's going to get me DMCA'd, I'm thinking it's this guy. He was really cool and he was really friendly, but it's probably a bad idea to put his stuff on here. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go look for a Tavana. Oh, there's a part where him and Tavana played though. Let's take a look at that. All right, so this can be kind of crazy. Let me save this as another mix. This one. Ooh, and I have my my script now. Yay! All right. So there's 2 songs he played with them, I think, or a couple songs. Well, let's figure out. I think this is Sam's snare. So this guy's like a one-man band, but he also sometimes plays with the drummer. I think this is the drummer's snare. Yep. So that's Sam's snare. It's got to be one of his cymbal tracks. I'm not sure which one. Oh, that's his bongo track. So he's not playing it on this song. Let's see. Well, somewhere around here is where I'd like to start, and this is where I'd like to finish. So he's not playing the bongos on that one. Let's see what's on track 3. Really sure what that is. Some of it's more obvious than others. Except in his hi-hat. One of his symbols. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this one. What is this? That's Tavana's kick. One of these tracks is Sam's chimes. I'm not sure which one. This should be either his cymbals or his Tavana's tambourine, I think. Yep. Should be Tavana's chimes. Yep. Sure, if Sam ever hits his chimes. Let's see. See if I can find what is this? This one I called cymbal could be his chime track. Sometimes he never hits his chimes too, so. It's like a ride. There may be more tracks too. Make a drum track for now because this is going to get real confusing. Because the actor from American Pie, and he had like a whole comedy routine, but it went on for a very long time. What is this? This might be Tavana's guitar. Yep. And this is the guest guitar, the American Pie guy. This is going to be somebody's vocals.
Remember, he comes back in town a lot, so make sure you come out and see him when he's out here. I know I'm going to be there whether I'm playing with him or not, man. It was me from my crime.
Oh, you know what? I gotta I might have split Tavana's vocals this time. I might have a raw one and a or that could be Sam's vocals. I'm not sure. That might be his raw vocals right there. Let's see.
How would they feel?
Yeah, that's Sam's vocals for sure.
Would their smiles be content and cry?
So probably this other thing that I thought might have been Sam's vocals. Oh, no, never mind. Let's see. So this should be Tavana's vocals right here.
How would that be?
So see, he has a bunch of vocal effects, and sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it really messes me up. I think that this is his raw vocals right here. Let me put these up here. Yep. It still sounds just as distorted. So maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's okay either way.
Taking their time right behind my back, and I'm talking to myself at night.
Holy crap, what's going on here?
Forget.
Man, that is high pressure. I can't remember if he had an effect or not. Oh well, we'll make that work. Then the vocals. Track A. This should be PZM. Think should be crowd. All right, so tomorrow I got to go to the show really early. Gonna cut into my riding time and my mixing time. Share this real quick. $19. Might be another drum for Sam. Hold on. Yeah, this sounds more like a hi-hat than the hi-hat track. Let's see. Let me compare these two. Yeah, I'm going to call that cymbal too. This can be hi-hat. I really need to label these things while I'm at the show, but it's so much stuff that's going on. It's kind of tricky. Yeah, I don't know which one is Sam's chimes. I guess it don't matter. But I need to high pass some of this stuff. Okay, so before I do that, I'm gonna put it in my RMS track so I can make this simpler. Oops, sorry, I don't want to do it that way. I want to insert it from template. Meter, add receive from all tracks. Where's track 12? Is this right? There's no tracks, nothing here. Okay. Is that simpler? That's everything. Okay. Okay, so we'll put some high passes on the cymbal thingies here. Again, I'm going to do this really high at 600 something. find these. Okay, I don't think I need the bongo track on here. I don't think he uses them at all in this. Let me see. Actually, he might use it right at the end. Oh, he does.
Have work tomorrow. If you want, I can call in for you, and you know it'll sound like you're sick because of my voice. Hello, this is Cassandra.
Who goes, "You're being called to the stage right now."
Sorry, dude, that's the worst. I know that feeling.
I love you though. I fucking love that. I was like, the wrong fucking time.
Okay. I don't think Sam's going to hit his bongos until the very end of this. Let's see. Well, this is a long one. Hold on. "22 minutes. Do we want to put 22 minutes up there? Holy crap. I don't know. It is kind of a cool medley. Ouch. All right. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's get some levels here. Yeah, hopefully that's a representative example of what actually, let me get to the bongos. Okay. I think I got it. I'm going to leave the snare alone. Turn the bongos up 10 dB. It is coming up 6 dB. My hat's coming up. Wow. 11 dB. Yep. 16 dB. dB. Down 0.3. know if I can do that. Close enough. Up 5. Oh man, I'm doing my calculations wrong. I'm bozo. I'm not trying to get to -18. I'm trying to get to 6. Okay, sorry. Let me hit these again. So that's right. Okay. Now I want to aim for -18. Okay. Go up 9 dB. Two and a half.
What I got. What I got. I got. What I got.
By 3.
Aaron on the sound, Brother Glenn on the lights. The whole crew here at Slacky Lounge, man. Thank you for having me, and thank. Yeah, you need cooling down. Yeah, you need loving. Wanna get that love, baby mama, give me your love. Oh, whole lot of love, whole lot of love. Secret Weapon, Mr. Wade Nakaya on the stage tech, man. You live a little bit out on the only way to stay sane. Let your loving come back to me. Yeah, you're learning. Tell me what you're working with. Yeah, they're down inside.
So going up by 10 dB.
Tell me what you're working with. Yeah, they're down inside. Gonna get you needed. Gonna get that love. Baby mama, give me your love.
Down by 5. Might just use this track. I like having the raw one there, but he does his own effects. It's kind of cool. So
Life is so love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start no static, I just get it off my chest. Never had a battle with a bull.
crowds. I'm going to put a high pass filter on. Gotta actually get out of here because I'm not supposed to be parked here so late. But I'll have this ready, I guess. Let's see. Off. Okay, so I'll put this about 250. Actually, with this crowd, yeah, I'll put it at 250. So, okay. Let's figure it out. Oh, how many people were there? Okay, I'll put this up by 9. Yeah, we'll put both of these up by 16. I know I do a lot of prep, but it makes it a lot easier to make. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting out of here. I'll be back tonight. Definitely be back tonight. I have got to catch up on these things, man. I am not counting this one. I still have, let's see. Some of these have multiple bands too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have another Tavana from just the other day. 7. So I have at least 7, but there's some of these have multiple bands in those nights. So I probably have 10 to go. And I got to clean this room up bad, man. And I got to catch up on our band stuff. And I want to actually play with that, this thing's Polar Mini device. So I'm going to start putting some different Tonex sounds out. So I should be back tonight, and I better just start cooking. Stay here all night and finish this stuff. Yeah, right. I hope so. Maybe it could happen. Miracles, But anyway.